Hey everybody, it's been a long time since I've last uploaded a video, so I thought today I would get back into it with this book tag that was created by Ariel Bissett. It is the Ruler of Books tag. So let's get on with the questions. Question number 1. What book would you make everybody read? Now, this one was kind of difficult. There are a lot of books, a lot of series that I would love to share with the world, but these are in themselves kind of popular, so people are reading them. Now, there is a book that people know a lot about it. They know it's there, but because of the difficulty behind this book, some people are hesitant to approach it, but I would really recommend people read it, and that is the SILMARILLION by J.R.R. Tolkien. Now, this book is basically the creation of Middle-earth. It is incredibly detailed and there are so many names that it's just really hard to keep up. Sometimes you forget the names that you just read like 2 pages ago. So it is a bit difficult, but at the same time, it is an awesome read and I really recommend that you read it. Question number 2. What book would you abolish in book construction? Alright, so there are a few things that really annoy me about books, but I think the one that annoys me the most is when you have like this gigantic book, but they make it into those like pocket books. But to do that, they also cut the margins. There's like absolutely no margin in it, and the text is so small that like you feel 20 minutes into a page that you still haven't advanced at all, and I really hate that. For example, I have this book, Serum by Edward Rutherford, and I haven't read it yet. This was a gift by a professor of mine that I really I really admire him, so I really want to read this also because it's about history and I love history. But just look at this, it really makes me not want to read it. There's absolutely no margin. The letters are so small that I can't. I have to have a big margin and big letters. Now, that doesn't mean like small books. You can give me a 1,000-page book, but let it have margin. Let me like visually, I know it's psychological, but I really need to feel that I'm going a bit fast when I read, even if there's 1,000 pages left. Question number 3. What author would you commission to write you any book? Now, I have 2 authors for this. If I want, because it depends on the kind of book I want. If I want a awesome fantasy, detailed, word, like just beautiful book, I would choose Tolkien because I think he has like the best mind to have this gigantic world. I would love Tolkien for that. But if I wanted a book to be absolutely hilarious, I would get Riordan because he is the king of sass for me. So I have those 2 authors, Tolkien or Riordan, depending on the book I want. Question number 4. What book would you demote to the basement to make more room for books? Now, I have 2 series for this. The first one is the series of Merlins Blade by Robert Treskillard. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm a big fan of Arthurian mythology. But so when I saw these, I was like, oh, awesome! Merlin and Arthur, and a whole epic saga about that. But I was really disappointed because I thought there were a lot of elements that just didn't go well together, or the story I kind of lost interest in it. The second series I would demote would be Matched and Crossed and Reached. Now, when I first read like the summary about this, I thought it was interesting. So I decided, I'm gonna give it a try, and the first book was actually good. You have this society, dystopian society, where people are matched in marriage. It's like, an arranged marriage, but for everybody, and everybody's cool with that. But this girl, when they gave her match, for 1 second, another face appeared. And then she's like super curious, like what the hell's going on? And it all evolves from that, or in this case, in these books, they kind of devolves for that. Question number 5. Which cover artist would you want to create a mural? Now, I have 3 for this question. The first one is the cover artist of this beautiful cover. I love it. I just love the color. I love the imagery that it invokes, the lettering. And there are 2 artists for this. Their names are The cover was made by Marcy Sanders and the lettering by Molly Jacks. Now, if I wanted like a really cool and kind of like, I don't know, I feel like deep kind of mural, I would get the cover artist for Six of Crows. Now, why do I say this? I just feel like there is so much going on behind this. You have a crow, you have the title, and like, what is the Six of Crows? Why do we have a crow on the cover? You know, it's kind of like dark. So I feel like it's very deep, especially with what is going on in the book. And the cover artist for this is Rich Diaz. I'm not sure. But definitely, look, it's beautiful. And I have two last ones. I lied. They were like two. These are people that have worked a lot in what is the Lord of the Rings series, what is Middle Earth, and their art is awesome. First of all is John Howie, I think that's how you pronounce the name. It has beautiful, beautiful covers, beautiful art of the world. That's one. And the other one, I have the books here, they're kind of heavy. Oh my god. Is Alan Leigh, who has made some awesome art of the Lord of the Rings. You have, for example, look at these covers. Oh man, these are heavy. These are very heavy. And this one, look at that, those arcs. So yeah, these guys to make a mural would be awesome. Question number 6. What character's face would you put on a coin? Now I have two for this. One is Aragorn's face, because you know he's a king, he's badass, and I think his face would be just an awesome reminder of his badassery. And the other one is Aslan. I think his face would also be great. I also have this book, you know, look at this face. Imagine this face in a coin. Awesome. And the last question, what book would you award the 2016 Ruler of Books Award? Now this was really difficult for me. I've read a lot of books this year and there were a lot that I liked. So I decided to make kind of like an Oscar kind of moment. So I have 6 books that I really liked. In order, they're the ANGELFALL series, which features Penryn, who is in the midst of this apocalypse that was made by angels, and she has to team up with an angel who's recently lost his wings to do something. I'm not gonna tell you because, you know, it's spoiler. Then, of course, I mentioned this twice, is Six of Crows. This is an awesome book. People were kind of scared because there was a lot of hype surrounded it, but then they read it and they were like, yeah, this book is awesome. Basically, you have 6 criminals, 6 outlaws that have to, you know, they're gonna pull a heist. They have to go into this incredibly difficult place to get into for reasons I'm not gonna tell you, spoilers. But yeah, it is action-packed, you have strategy, the characters are all very lovable, very memorable, so this book was just awesome. Then of course I read the Heroes of Olympus this year, yes, finally, and my favorite book I think was the Marks of Athena. This is the 3rd book, so I'm not gonna tell you much about it. It's just, we continue following Percy Jackson and a few other characters, and you know, they have to go on a quest. The Marks of Athena might give you a hint about what it is, but since it's the 3rd book, I'm not going to say anything else about it. Then this book really surprised me because I was a bit hesitant to read it, but I really enjoyed Truthwitch by Susan Dennard. Now you have these 2 girls, Safia and Isolde, and they're like sisters, you know, not by blood, but by bond. They run away from their kingdom for reasons that I can't say because spoilers, but they embark in a journey with another character. And you know, you have a lot of drama, you have a lot of action. The fight scenes in this book are incredible. Like sometimes fight scenes, I can't really picture them in my head, but in this book I thought they were incredibly detailed and just awesome. I would love to see them in real action. Then of course I have to mention The Trials of Apollo by Riordan. And well, we have Apollo, who is, you know, the god of, well, a lot of things, of archery, of music, even of prophecy, and he is, for reasons that happen in the Heroes of Olympus that I can't say, he is turned into a human as punishment, and he kind of has to survive as a human But the thing is that he is so hilarious. Like, I can't explain how much I laughed with this book. Also, for some reason, Apollos, and he's the god of music, he writes haikus, and well, he sings haikus, but his haikus suck. But they're so bad that it's hilarious. So and you have every chapter title, it's a haiku, and it's super funny. And the last book is Champion by Mary Lou. This is the third book of the Legend trilogy. Now I was okay with Legend. Prodigy kind of went down for me, but this book, oh my god, this book, the last book left me with so much feelings that I can't get over it. I loved it. I can't tell you what it's about, but the general premise is that you have this outcast, well, more like outlaw. His name is Day, and you have this like genius from the rich society. Her name is June. Her brother is killed, and the government tells her that it was Day, the one that committed the deed. So they tell her to go hunt him down. He's been causing problems everywhere, blowing stuff up, stealing, and they want him gone. So they're like, hey, let's tell her that it was Day. And of course we find out a lot of corruption and a lot of very bad things going on. But like I said, for me, in the second book, Prodigy, it kind of devolves a bit. I kind of lost interest there for a bit, but when I read Champion, it was just like, I loved it. So because I honestly can't choose from this group, I've done, you know, this Oscar-y thingy, and I'm gonna put the nominees inside my TARDIS cup, mug, whatever, ceramic thing, and take out the winner. And let's see, the winner is, I'm sure that I'm gonna get one and like, not that one, but whatever, okay. This is, what is it? The Marks of Athena by Riordan. That is the winner, and I am okay with it. I really love the series. The Marks of Athena was filled with feelings, so much feelings. So yeah, the winner of the 2016 Ruler of Books Award is the Marks of Athena. Yes. So that is the end of this tag. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.